Welcome to all the classic car enthusiasts, particularly the Jaguar guys. Hope you like my new glasses. My wife, I bought a new set a few months ago, these Porsche design ones, and unfortunately they were a bit flimsy. So my wife went to the optician while I was getting something done, and she came up with these frames which are a bit funky, but she says apparently somebody my age, 63 next week, can get away with funky stuff, but they are very funky, you can see inside. But anyway, there you go. So this is my new office glasses, but at least I can see properly with them. Anyway, so welcome to part 18, which is Jaguar E-Type shell rebuild. Part 19, I should say. And we're going to make this over a period of a couple of days because I want you to see some of the stuff before and after and during. And now I'm getting used to this editing, and I'm kind of getting more and more familiar with it. Hopefully I can make it better and better for you, and I do appreciate the support you guys are giving us. By the way, I'm down to, I was smoking 3 of these a day, now I'm down to 1, which is pretty good. But my vaporizer is working very well. I'm very happy with that. Well, it's just like smoking a cigarette, except there's no tar and there's no tobacco, which is great. So, I mean, hopefully I can cut it out completely, but it's going to take some time, you know, but we'll see how it goes. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video, and yeah, I'll see you at the end. So, Amir's taking the door off on what he's doing now is actually going to do some work on this door skin, taking it back off again. Basically what the problem is we need to get a better gap in the doors, or better shut lines, and so he's taking a very small amount off the frames both sides, and you can see that by the amount that's on there. It's pretty tiny, to say the least. So just a slight edge, and now what he's going to do is he'll just drop it in when we bend it round. This is why nothing's been welded yet, and then when they're finished there will be lead loaded on the inside, which you will see, and this is the man that's doing it. So there you can see he's going to start making this better inside and bringing the edge round more in. So, and you'll see the gap difference in the gaps. The other door's not so bad, but this one definitely needed sorting out. It's okay top and bottom, but left and right it's not, and that's why he's done that. So you'll see hopefully in the next few days you'll see, or tomorrow or whatever, you might see how this one looks when it's back on that frame. Okay, so these are all the parts of the bonnet that are actually in place now. And what we've done is we've marked them all up, and you can see there's a blue line there where they're marked up. These are all tacked in place now, as you can see. When we take the bonnet off, we'll actually take all the spot welds out of here, all the way down here, because these are sheared at this end, and again you can see they're sheared at the other end as well. And I'm fairly sure there's rust inside there where this dip is, where the acid wasn't neutralised properly. This is not a dent, it's meant to be in there. And so that'll have to come off when we turn the bonnet upside down. But you can see everything's in place, and all we have to do is take it apart. Well, we have to take it apart again, and then put the mastic in and get all those. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then the other ones are done on the wings directly. So it's the 6 on the main centre panel, and then we'll go from there. So you should see some changes on this over the next few days, but it will take about a day, at least 24 hours to cure, so we won't mess with it until it's very hard, the mastic. So, okay, this part you can see that what Amir's done this morning, he's actually built some little legs with these straight casters. Well, they're not casters, they're just straight wheels. And the idea is we'll just can jack the car up and put these in on the front and the back. You can see that one's in, but it needs to be straightened up. these were the old wheels that were on it. This is the thing that that Nigel made up, but the metal was so thin it just collapsed, unfortunately, when we tried to put it on. So we'll reuse them again for another project, because I've donated my wheels to him. Well, them two are brand new at the back, and the other two are from the welder, and obviously all the frame. So yeah, looking up now, you can see now that the picture frame is on, this one here, and you can see why it's called that. Just exactly looks like a picture frame. And this is the bonnet frame here. What does happen with these, they're quite highly stressed, these frames, which they have to be to keep them taut, and they can be notoriously hard to put together. As you can see, we've got certain bolts in. We won't be bolting together as it would be. There's many bolts to go in, and there's bits for steering and horns and all kinds of stuff. Very complicated. And if you make a mistake with any of these bolts and you don't put them in, pre-put them in, like for instance this one here, you can't get the bolt in unless or the nut unless you do it a certain way. So there is a technique to it. But what we did do is, these are the ones we had for the XK. I don't know if you remember, and we used them. We also used them in the inside here to keep the bars strengthened in the centre, and we've reused it again now to push these out because they were pulled in the way, if you like. They were pulled in. We've actually used them to push them out to get the holes in alignment so we could get the bolts through. That and a combination of a strap for a trailer strap, like a come along system. These are brilliant. I have 4 of these, especially for bringing cars back. And we use that then to come round here, all the way around there, and pull it together, because once that had been pushed apart, this one had to be pulled together, and that's what we used, and it did the trick. And now we got the bolts in. So you see an update on that in the next video probably. So we're going to take this door back off now. As you can see, the line on the bottom is really nice. The line up against the B post is nice too, and here on the A post. But it just here, it's this piece here now is going to be fettled round a bit. You can see where he's marked it. It's just catching the top there, so he's going to bring that in again, that line. And it's a little bit deep there, so we might have to lead load it there. But this is all good. So yeah. And then this line here, where this new one's put on, this will be recut, because this is all brand new here as well. This line here and here will line up together, as you can see. So yeah, we're now going to take it off. Where are you? Are you there? He's there. And I'm coming out. I've been told to go to bed by my wife because I'm still not feeling rough. And if you don't believe me, he's going to take the camera, and I'm actually in my dressing gown and pyjamas. There you go. So I've just come out to help him get the door off. So if you don't believe me, I'm even here. Thanks. Anyway, guys, right, so we'll see the next bit of video. So to finish up with, you've seen the video, put it together now. On that last clip you would have seen me here in my dressing gown. In fact, I've just finished it and I'm going to upload it now. And so I'm going to go to bed for a few hours and see if I can get rid of this thing. I'm taking some stuff to try and help it. But I just feel really rough and as weak as a kitten. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you in a few days when we get this door finished up and start taking the bonnet apart. So take care and thanks for watching. Bye for now.